Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We're so glad you're here. I'm Julie Moran.
Good morning. I'm Olga Villaverdi.
All right, tablet technology today, as our friends at iRulu are back with more great advice on how to get affordable, I love this, affordable devices for the whole family.
My favorite word. And swiping to a new screen as you might on the tablet, we're going to talk about infantile hemangioma. You know, those red birthmarks some babies are born with? Well, there's more to the story than meets the eye. Great story here. It's coming up.
All right, let's get started. The Balancing Act begins right now. We all know life is all about balance, right? Between home and work and kids and, yes, fun. There's a lot to juggle. Well, here are some tips to help us improve our busy lives with dependable, affordable, and stylish digital devices, as Elizabeth Little, Director of Marketing for iRulu Technologies, and welcome back. It's always so fun to see what you've brought us.
Thanks for having me, Julie.
All right, we know you and I can relate. Women are super busy these days, and how is technology like this helping us to cope and helping us to be more productive?
Well, Julie, this is the iRulu Hybrid Tablet PC, and it's a two-in-one combination of a laptop and a tablet. Women love it because it's the ultimate multitasker. As a laptop, it will power you through your day efficiently so you can be productive, and when you're ready to kick back and relax at the end of the day, the top unplugs so you can use it as a tablet.
Perfect.
To watch videos, play games, and read books.
Relax. I love that. And you know what I love? It's beautiful, elegant. I love this hot coral that we've got going on here that really is working with your dress, I gotta tell you.
Thank you.
But functionality is so important, right?
This device, from the inside to the outside, is designed with a woman's needs in mind. This detachable screen is 10.1 inches, and it has HD and IPS technology to give you edge-to-edge clarity and brilliance from any viewing angle. The keyboard is built into this sleek protective cover.
Love that.
That also doubles as a stand so you can use it as a laptop. And it's also thin and lightweight so that it saves your shoulder and back from strain when you're carrying it in your purse or your travel bag.
And what about the interior of the device? That's so important.
Absolutely. Well, it's powered by Windows, and it includes Office 365. And it's extremely easy to get up and running on this device because the functionality is there. It's everything that you need, from your apps to your programs, are all on the same screen. So when you're switching between a laptop and a tablet, it's seamless.
Oh, that's great. And price, we all want great value. And what really sets iRulu apart from other brands?
What sets iRulu apart from other brands is that we sell 100% online, so we can keep prices low for our customers.
Great.
And we believe that you shouldn't have to overpay to get today's hottest technology. On iRulu.com, you'll find smartphones for under $100 and tablets for under $50.
Wow.
And you can trust in your purchase because every purchase is risk-free. We back each and every product with a 1-year hassle-free guarantee.
So great. All right, tell me the price of this.
This is a steal. This device is only $359, and that's a fraction of what you would pay for the combo purchase of a laptop and a tablet separately.
Oh my gosh, that's a deal and a steal. All right, let's get back to style for a little bit. We love talking about that. Women want style, and in general, what is iRulu doing to help with that?
Well, it's no secret that women have a very personal relationship with their digital devices. They've become such a big part of our daily lives, and we want their appearance to really suit our personal sense of taste, almost like an accessory. And so that's why the design team at iRulu researches women's needs as well as technology and fashion trends to give women beautiful, head-turning technology that completes their look.
This is a head turner right there. Where online can viewers find iRulu, including this combo right here?
You can find us on iRulu.com.
Okay.
And iRulu is also sold on eBay, Amazon, and Newegg.
You know, Elizabeth, it's always so great to see what you bring in. It's always fun and educational, and it's kind of like a tease for what you're going to bring next time. I know you're coming back. Don't tell us, viewers. You got to stay tuned to see what she brings back next. It's so great having you in the studio again.
Thank you, Julie. It's great to be here.
And if you'd like to find out more about today's tech topic, visit us at thebalancingact.com or get social. It's the digital thing to do. Log on to Facebook/The Balancing Act fans. You know, this is...
Imagine this, you're a brand new parent, just getting used to having this perfect little being in your life, when you notice a prominent bright red patch on your baby's skin. Now, doctors tell you it'll go away with time, but you want a little bit more information, more answers, more peace of mind. Well, here to tell us more about this infant skin condition and a groundbreaking novel treatment is Director of Dermatology and founder of the Children's Skin Center at Miami Children's Hospital, Dr. Ana Duarte. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
I've heard about this condition. I actually studied it while I was in school. It's commonly called like this strawberry mark, right?
Yes.
Tell me more about this.
It's called an infantile hemangioma, and it's a very common tumor of infancy. It's caused by an overgrowth of blood vessels on or just underneath the skin, and it's commonly present on the face, on the neck, and on the scalp of babies. However, it can occur anywhere on the body. It happens over the first few weeks. The mother may notice a very subtle little patch, a pink patch, or even sometimes a little white spot. It's called a precursor lesion, and that's all they'll see, and then suddenly it starts to grow.
All right, so I have a few questions. How common or rare are these tumors?
Very common. It's the most common vascular tumor of infancy. 1 out of every 10 infants will be born with a hemangioma of infancy.
Now, you mentioned the word benign, so can they get dangerous?
Hemangiomas, if they involve a vital structure such as the eye, the nose, the mouth, can interfere with vision permanently, causing visual impairment. Breathing, feeding, which are all key to a baby's survival. They can also ulcerate, be very painful, cause permanent scarring and disfigurement.
A couple more questions. Specific demographic?
More common in girls and more common in Caucasians. Premature babies, twins, babies of low birth weight, babies whose mom have undergone fertility treatments, and babies whose moms are getting a little older in age.
Is it hereditary?
It's not thought to be hereditary.
Now, again, I understand until recently, a lot of doctors would say, oh, let's watch, let's wait, and let's see. That's not the best approach, is it?
It's the approach that we're moving away from because of all the sequelae, all the problems that can occur in that watch and wait period. Yes, they're benign and they'll go away over 9 years, but in that period of time, 1/3 of these lesions on the face can result in permanent soft tissue damage, and also 70% over the body, permanent scarring. I have seen patients with severe scarring on the face, and then you have to undergo a lot of reconstruction. So the most important message is early intervention, prevent the ulcerations, prevent the scarring, prevent that permanent soft tissue change. So if your baby has a lesion you suspect may be a hemangioma of infancy, definitely call your doctor.
And before this, there was really no FDA-approved treatments out there for this condition, but today there is, and I want to talk more about that because there's a lot of hope out there for people who have this condition. And when we come back, we're also going to hear and meet this adorable, adorable special guest whose life has been changed because of this new FDA-approved treatment. She's gorgeous. She's 7 months old. You've got to stay tuned and meet this gorgeous little girl. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Balancing Act. We're rejoined by Dr. Ana Duarte from Miami Children's Hospital. And what a treat, as promised, we have with us a very special little guest who was taking a nap, and I think she's waking up. Alanis Urbizo is here with her dad, Ahmed, and her mom, Ana. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Hi, Mama. Remember me? Yeah, you do. Look at this smile. I even get a smile in the morning. I love it.
Wake up smiling.
Ahmed, let me ask you a question. Tell me when you first noticed the hemangioma on her arm, which I can see there.
Yes, it was, I think it was the second day
The second day she was born.
she was born. It was, I mean, it was almost invisible. It was just a little, you know,
But you
darker
saw
than normal.
something?
Yeah.
But I also
Yes.
know, and I was talking to your wife, she was explaining to me that it was a little bit hard to put clothes over her arm, that it would be a little bit uncomfortable for her. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it was because I think the skin, that part was sensible. And
it bothered her.
Exactly, it bothered her. And then we preferred, you know, like cutting the sleeves out.
Now, I know, Ahmed and Ana, you took her immediately to Dr. Duarte. Doctor, when you saw her, did you immediately give him a diagnosis of what it was?
I did. It was a hemangioma of infancy, which is what we're talking about, and it was quite large. And so I had her evaluated right away to start her on the hemangio. the propranolol hydrochloride.
And that's what I want to talk about now, if we may, because it's an FDA-approved treatment and it's making such a difference. Let's talk about it. What's the name again, and how was it discovered?
It's called Hemangiol, which is propranolol hydrochloride.
Okay.
And it was actually discovered in France. It's a great story. A physician treating a patient who had a cardiac condition and a large hemangioma on her face started the patient on a beta blocker, propranolol, for the cardiac issue, and she started to notice the hemangioma started to melt away. And so she made that observation, and she approached Pierre Fabre, the company which has developed Hemangiol, the propranolol hydrochloride.
How fabulous.
And they did the clinical trials, found to be safe and effective in the treatment of this condition. And make a long story short, it was FDA approved last year in March.
Wow, and how is this one different, let's say, from other treatments, doctor?
Well, this was designed specially for babies. It's alcohol-free, paraben-free, and sugar-free, and it's not a steroid. So it's win-win. It's a real game changer in the treatment of hemangiomas.
Ahmed, when the doctor put your daughter on this FDA-approved treatment, did you notice a difference immediately?
It was a huge improvement. I mean, it was day after day, you noticed, I mean, especially the exterior parts, they started to, like lighter. And the skin was changing the color. It was going back to normal.
The clinical trial showed that 6 out of 10 patients by 6 months of treatment will have total or near total resolution.
Wow, that's amazing. Doctor, for families out there that maybe are getting this diagnosis today, is there a support group out there that they can reach out to?
Absolutely. There's a couple organizations which are excellent. The Vascular Birthmark Foundation, as well as NOVA, which is the National Organization for Vascular Anomalies.
Doctor, the website for the product?
Hemangiol.com.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so much for sharing your story. God bless both of you.
Thank you guys
and
for having
you. Dopey, right? Dopey. See? God bless her. Thank you so much. I used to do dopey with my girls. You'll find all this information about infantile hemangioma on our website, thebalancingact.com, thebalancingact.com. Don't forget also we're on Facebook and Twitter.
Hemangiol should not be given to children with certain conditions. Talk to your doctor if hemangiol is right for your child. Hemangiol can cause serious side effects, including low blood sugar, especially if your child is not feeding or vomiting. Know the signs and symptoms of low blood sugar. Other serious side effects can include new or worsening slow heart rate or low blood pressure, breathing problems, or wheezing. Hemangiol may increase the risk of stroke in certain children who have severe problems with the blood vessels in their brain. The most common side effects include sleep problems, worsening respiratory tract infections, diarrhea, and vomiting. These are not all the possible side effects of hemangiol. For more information about hemangiol, please talk to your doctor or visit hemangiol.com.
Joining us is Alwyn Carrier, custom printing specialist from Papyrus Soho, a national chain of stores featuring more than 200 custom printing retail locations coast to coast. And I just want to say welcome to the studio, and it's so great to have you here today.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
You know, this is quite a display, and I love the idea of customization. And what are some of the real advantages there?
Well, you know, bespoke stationery has such a rich history, such a romantic history, and it's always been such an incredible part of our culture. And thankfully, the written word and self-expression is experiencing a real renaissance right now. And that's something that we're so excited to be a part of and to be at the forefront of. And when you customize an invitation, when you customize a piece of stationery, that's what puts the personal in personal communication. And so by selecting a typeface, an ink, a motif, a monogram, your aesthetic and your style become not just part of the medium, but the message itself.
Absolutely. You know, the detail and the workmanship is just amazing. And tell us about it. I mean, how do you derive and get to this?
Absolutely. So this particular example is from a loom, which is a couture letterpress stationer. These feature very, very heavy weight with painted edges and multiple color letterpress. In this particular example, we're looking at 3 color letterpress. So with each press, that's a different plate.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very personalized, and what's so lovely about it is that every suite is very customizable. So you can change the typefaces, you can change your backing pattern, you can change the ink colors, and make it authentic for you.
Is custom printing expensive?
It can be, but anything can be. And we really pride ourselves on having curated a selection that speaks to and is available for a variety of clients, a variety of price points. And in the years that I've worked in custom printing, I've worked with literally hundreds of couples with every conceivable affordable budget. So whether you're a bride on a budget or you're looking to really invest in a wedding trousseau that's going to become a family heirloom, we can make something that feels authentic for you and that fits your needs.
Well, Papyrus has, a couple of hundreds of stores nationwide, and we visited one. Is that where most custom printing orders take place?
Absolutely, and that's what we recommend. Whenever possible, I encourage clients to come in and meet with a custom printing specialist. By interfacing with us, you're able to interface with the papers, which means that you can feel the weight, feel the texture, and experience the artistry of the print processes firsthand. And we really recommend papyrusonline.com as a resource so that you can take a preliminary browse and familiarize yourself with the breadth and depth of what's available. And then once you've perused and you've found some options that are good for you, come into the store, we'll take you in hand and take it from there. At the end of the day, what I want most is for my clients and my couples to enjoy the process as much as I do. Because there's so much freedom and, as you said, limitless opportunity for creativity and self-expression. And what we really believe in at Papyrus is the celebration of the profound moments in life.
Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely, thank you.
And if you'd like to learn more on today's topic, check us out at thebalancingact.com or log on and give us your most artful, custom-made questions related to customized printing. We'd love to hear from you. Log on to Facebook.com/The Balancing Act Fans.
Portions of today's program are brought to you by iRulu, makers of quality tablets and smartphones that fit the family budget. iRulu, today's hottest technology without the high price.
Well, it's almost time to start that
Yes,
day,
it
right?
is.
Let's do it. Hope you have a great one.
Remember to check our website, thebalancingact.com. You can find lots more information right there.
We're also on Twitter and Facebook. Follow us, like us, tweet us, whatever you want.
Yeah, let's get social. Until the next time, remember, find your balance. So long, everybody.
Even Instagram, whatever. There you go.